Warriors showing what they can. He's had to step up. He's going to be aggressive.
Capella banging and bumping in 41.
They wanted some. You're trying to rotate. They made it tough with that ball.
The Hawks shot 25%.
Collapsed on him like crazy.
Dario, little baby hook. Johnson holding in the corner. He'll launch. Wiggins will look at a three. Don't be fooled by that slight.
He hit those 2 game winners back.
Murray's kind of running things here.
Just saying, man.
Why?
Tall.
Defender on the other end. And setting up Klay Thompson. Step in.
Position defense. Warriors can take advantage.
In a season,
and I think they need it.
What was really telling is
Sadiq Benz or a play here, a play there. I'm always like, man, no, he never wanted praise.
They know game, they know player.
From Steph there. And
Mills from Australia. Impact was felt in what you need because he's 6'5". Box a lot. Murray played him well initially with Draymond at the speed 5. Patty Mills side. And JK will get Matthews is a great
Murray, but they're trying to make the Hawks beat him over. They both played this year.
Matthews, you don't Kuminga taking his time with it.
And wingspan can't really bother that shot. Is don't force any threes.
That could Steph, Jalen Johnson. Murray trail 3.
Kongu is a defensive mind. They're 6th in the league in free throw attempts.
Hey, Murray is always attacking. He knows how to play defense. You saw that pass to Jalen Johnson. Kuminga. Somehow that pass got through the guys off it. Jalen Johnson directing traffic, setting up play. Something defensively. Atlanta's middle of the road. They're
Oh, okay.
He was fortunate here. Majewski, Forrest did okay. Draymond. Moses Moody is injured. Gary Payton is in. Up with a stop. Majewski. Kuminga stayed down.
They got 14 points in the paint.
Warriors on the go. Stream the games in the NBC.
And this year you can kind of see he's realizing how he uses that play when it comes to moving.
Majewski.
And it's great against the rim protection.
Kind of cleared the lane.
Look at this.
Trace called for the foul. He pulled the rim. Bogdanovich. Johnson down the lane. Bogdanovich spaced out to the three-point line. Rhythm picking. Trace Jackson. Minutes in the 4th. Patty Mills.
That stroke.
Don't leave Patty Mills on Klay. Bogdanovich teams run pretty fast. On the right. Mills trying to put it up and in. It's an open. You can see Murray nearly had a.
Derek is really his mentor. Took him under his
Wiggins
for other guys to get in there. And
speaking of Draymond, Capella with a
covered Draymond this time since he made that last week. Player sidesteps or euros.
Get the rebound and missed. Sadiq Bey out of the court. Finding Draymond. Hey, he'll just walk into a 3. The pass into Jalen Johnson. Wiggins will get to the line.
The future looks golden at
surprising is free throw, close up and finish. Bang! Wiggins sends him away. Kuminga again. Play. Reload 3. Running with numbers. And Capella. Wasn't her strong right.
Stellar. You want to get on this side? I'm just going to try to keep you.
Kerr Bay. 45 seconds.
Especially.
Sequence of the game. And that's one. You're going to grab an arm. Almost he comes up with it.
Back out there after they got the offense.
Somebody that's open against the dubs from deep. And then Klay Thompson setting up Looney.
Of a hesitation, and then once he turned his life around at 15.
Physical jump and step. Sharich, a good look from Murray serving it out. Play, that's Murray mid-range. Wiggins a good look. To Capella, Wiggins fouled him at the line.
Now they've taken over.
They're up there, made it a 1-point game at halftime. Minutes of the 3rd. They've been the better team. And done fun.
Yeah, boxing out, man.
Balance, it just doesn't matter. Hey, not Adriatic League NBA.
Starting to realize, okay, vertical spacing too.
When we talk about Kuminga, that's a beautiful play. Shante Murray and again, Draymond took it away from Capella. Going to try to do work.
saw that off Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, the way they moved the first half.
Murray, track athlete, took that to distance. Draymond corner three. That'll be his second. And Garrison came to Atlanta from Houston.
Nice.
That's the code. Big saving.
Everybody else is scoring the paint.
Over in the NBA. The ball it is now. Wiggins up Matthews. They know who he is. Sides to go through Matthews and out of bounds. It's
Course of some of the last few games.
forever. And step to Dante Murray. Oh, you're looking at 7 players in double figures. Want to hear Kipe or John Miller?
Murray, that's where the screen is. If they go with screen, you just kind of angle your body, but
Kinga.
they're out better. These are important men.
Nice. The dribble. Forrest heading into the fourth. Corey Matthews on a reload.
The #1
Defenders are jumping out at
More to go there. Bogdanovich very in a foot race. Nice pass to Cook at 8. He's got to force one out of his hands. That was almost Bogdanovich working on Forrest from the baseline. Run Jalen Johnson off the line. Jackson Davis. Fun. Patty Mills. Within step a good long rest. And who's trying to adjust too much. Guys got smiles on Warrior face. Played quarter situations this year. Keep rhythm dribble.
Steph will come back in with that.
So Bogdanovich in the corner. Jonathan is 10 for 10. Bella coming. Is Kuminga. Access.
Sometimes
Corey Joseph catch and shoot. Warriors extending to their biggest lead. And Jackson Davis is fouled.
Right.
You know what? Sometimes there can be the shooter. Garrison Mack. Curry down the lane. Curry to float it. In the second half, the ricochet, the Warriors got it, which is why they're Capella. You got guys that, I never
don't get challenged.
Handoff for Draymond. High. Handoff. 6 Atlanta players in double figures. Stay with them. Wiggins, an open 3.
Oh, he lost that one.
Yeah. It's Orlando, Miami. Wiggins
Or something. Let's get through the tape here.
working on Jalen Johnson. Shoot the rest of the game. You've got the records. And Trace. Then the Lakers all out.
It's interesting. A lot of players. Sometimes they're like, just because he's hot, he just kept playing the right way.
Tell me how many minutes you're playing and do the 20. He's going to coach there to win, and we'll have a chance to talk to Steph Curry. Canceling the game in Utah and the home game here against Dallas, and thankfully so.
Without Trae Young, DeJounte Murray has had to step up. He's going to be aggressive. Aaron Gordon, he's up his scoring.
Capella banging and bumping, trying to drop it back. Sadiq Bey missed. It's a tough cover for Steph. Sadiq. Curry gets Jalen Johnson on a switch. Another step back 3. No box out there, and it costs the Warriors.
You always got
That was the ugliest Warrior offensive sequence of the game. And Johnson
and one probably of his career.
I mean, that's one. You're going to grab an arm. They can make 2. With the shot clock off, heading into halftime. Play. Scoop runner. When you fight for that rebound, but Sadiq Bey comes up with it. Season high number of 3s. And I think like everybody that's open against the Dubs from deep.
I'm going to have him roll to the basket. He's ready.
Johnson, over product. Some of the Warriors liked in the draft before he ever came out.
And he got in some trouble growing up. He turned his life around.
Name your Warriors.
We talked about that. Again, at 15, on his games, the Warriors turn it over here now.
12 for the Warriors. Been good in terms of the physical. Wiggins gave it up. 2 men jump at Steph. Sharich, a good look from teams at 5 players in double figures. Murray. Play, that's a tough. That's even tougher. Murray mid-range. Wiggins a good look. Murray back to Capella. Wiggins fouled him.
It's a tough one.
Lay that in or dunk it. McMurray at the line.
The Hawks all game have done a good job of keeping it close. Now they've taken over. They're up.
Hawks first 4 minutes of the third. They've been the better team, and him and Harden, he's always been a good shot blocker. Atlanta's committed 7. He makes threes where you're like, he's off balance. It just doesn't matter.
Well, first of all, reset. Klay Thompson made that look so easy.
Hey, not. Adriatically again. Bang got on the deck. Johnson was fouled, and crowd didn't like.
Give him that lot of respect with his vertical spacing, too.
When we talk about Kuminga.
And Jalen Johnson's a good rebounder, too. And speaking of rebounds, just let's watch 9 offensive rebounds. You know they're going to be trying, especially with a close game.
Oh, that's a beautiful play.
All the shooters the Warriors have.
Dejounte Murray.
But then you allow the easy bucket from Draymond.
On the deck in. Capella going to try to do.
Taking him out of bounds. He couldn't stop himself.
Steph and Klay interchange.
I'm telling you, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, the way they move without the
Draymond, Kuminga, and Wiggins. You saw this unit in the first half.
Curry's inconsequential.
Steph 4 of 7 on threes, 0 for 5 on the 2. Track athlete took that the distance, but Wiggins sent him away. Kongwu wins. Wiggins attacking downhill. Draymond corner. That'll be his second, and Garrison Matthews will shoot 2. He was undrafted. This is year 5. He came to Atlanta from Houston off site wide. I like that. The whole site.
Nice.
That's the code. Big couple free throws coming, and he's like, "Am I going to make a layup tonight?"
Everybody else is what freed him up.
Well, there's the best free thrower in the NBA. Talk about getting lost in the game. The joy of playing basketball, but he's too good.
Is that a word?
Unjinxable? It is now. Jamski sends to the seam.
Wiggins. Right place, the right time.
Dejounte Murray setting up Matthews. They know who he is. Sidestep.
Had a good amount of times throughout the course of some of the last few games with Kuminga.
Murray and Draymond, they've been doing that forever. And Steph. Dejounte Murray. Very good.
It's around.
Steph down the lane, and he will go to the line. I mean, right now, you're looking at 7 players in double feet. Speedy Oil's been such a great Giant sponsor that when you hear Kipe or John Miller, put upon the 3-minute mark of the third.
Murray, the way you want them to go. There, you want him to go right because that's where the screen is. If they go and blow by you, going right, and not have to even use a screen, you just kind of angle your body. But
ISO for Kuminga. You have another ball handler.
Close this quarter out better. These are important minutes.
Nice feet. Very important 2 minutes here because Steph's going to. Kongwu, the shot clock at 5. He had picked up the dribble. 4 now. And they finished the third with the momentum heading into the fourth. Matthews on a reload. He did have a foot on the line, and Matthews with a blocking foul. And I credit this as I only shoot free throws if Kia tells me to.
The number 1.
He's not really forcing anything. He's recognizing when defenders are jumping out at him.
Moore's going to try to attack Draymond. More to go there. Bogdanovich knocked it away. Kuminga in a foot race. Nice pass to Bogdanovich. He picked up the dribble. Shot clock at 8. He's got a force one side. Draymond could let the quarter expire and be. Oh, Kuminga in and out of his hands. That was almost a perfect tic-tac move. Bogdanovich and Jalen Johnson. Bogdanovich. Klay Thompson working on Forrest from the baseline. Skip pass to Bogdanovich and run Jalen Johnson off the line. Kuminga to Trace Jackson Davis. Oh, this is another chapter in his book. It's going to be fun. Patty Mills sitting at 11 right now. Giving Steph a good long rest. And very similar players just tag it out, put another guy in who's trying not to adjust too much. Basketball court. Scoring, we know. But 6 rebounds.
So this without Steph, you've extended the lead.
The way the Warriors have had fourth quarter situations this year, keep adding to the lead.
As they had him pinned in there too.
Murray. So Steph and Corey Joseph, Trace, Klay, and Kuminga. Bogdanovich in the corner. Jonathan is 10 for 10. The Warrior record without a miss is Bella. 14 and a free throw coming. Is Kuminga going to do it? I don't know where it is, how they get that courtside access.
Sometime.
Curry attacking. Corey Joseph catch and shoot. Game at halftime. Warriors extending to their biggest lead. And I love Steph too, but
I love Steph more than I love the no call.
Trace Jackson. Same Steph did. But our league is whistle, 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 whistle.
Right.
You know what? And the golfer, the shooter, Garrison Matthews. A two-man game with Steph. Curry down the lane. Curry played much better defense in the second half.
It's reason to smile.
And the imminent possession after the ricochet, the Warriors got it, which is why they're
Steph stopping in no man's land.
in their rights. You earn that credibility.
Absolutely.
You got guys that, oh, I never touched everything.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, just don't get. He's a smart young man.
He is. Naked handoff for Draymond. High off iron, got his own rebound. Wiggins tried to grab it. Murray. Capella not going to quite stay with them. Wiggins, an open three.
Going right hard, cross back over, a change of direction with that kind of speed.
The crowd's like, hey, use your second challenge.
Oh, he lost that one.
Yeah.
He lost the ball, right. So it was it didn't affect the play. Holds up two defenders.
Yeah, Steph has 8 real assists, and then his screen assist tonight have been a
movie, Beanie Bubble, or is it called The Bubble, Beanie Bubble or something? Oh, this guy's a break. Go ahead. Run through the tape here.
Kuminga's got it. Working on Jalen Johnson. Now if you're Kuminga and the Warriors are going to win, don't shoot the rest of the game. You've got the record. So Quinones, Keith Santos, Corey Joseph, Jerome Robinson, and Trace. Games have been must-see TV. Then the Lakers on
Mills is like, as long as I'm in here, I'm shooting.
When GP2 and Moses Moody and Chris Paul out with Chris Mullen.
Well, take it. It's interesting. A lot of players this deep into the game, you have this many points. If you haven't shot it, do it.
Kuminga leads the team in rebounds tonight, too, with 9.
Not just because he's hot. He just kept playing the right way.
Trace Jackson Davis. Bench was fantastic, too. Like, tell me how many minutes you're playing. And if you play that well, you're going to play plenty. But for the Warriors, they will take the win, and we'll have a chance to talk to Steph Curry.